Hi Aquarius, welcome to your March 11 to the 20th general love and relationship reading. This reading is intended for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. It may not resonate for all Aquarius. This reading is for any relationship, romantic, platonic, or even family. As long as you feel love for that person, it may resonate for you. Before we begin, I want to say thank you to all my viewers for your likes and shares and for your subscriptions. I appreciate you guys so much. So I'm excited to read your energies, Aquarius. Let's see what's going on for you for this period of March. Spirit, angels, and universe, give us the messages for Aquarius. Alright, so already a lot of cards are coming out. I think that you could be dealing with a Queen of Pentacles or an Earth sign. Aquarius, someone that has Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Love messages for the sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What can they expect in love and relationship for this period of March 11 until the 20th? Give us the messages for Aquarius, please. Alright, so let me just cut the deck and then we're gonna jump right into your reading. The first card is the Ten of Wands. Second card is the Two of Swords. We also have the Ace of Pentacles. Beautiful. Three of Wands. The High Priestess. And lastly, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Let me just adjust the camera real quick. Alright, there we go. So Aquarius, I sense that there is a relationship right now where you are digging deep, really asking yourself, what is your purpose to be in this relationship right now? You have a lot of options. You can either choose to stay in this relationship or you could choose to pursue something else or pursue someone else. Alright? And I feel like you already are aware of the choices you need to make. And this is stemming from a fact that it has already become a burden. Too much of this responsibility lies within you to hold this relationship together, that it feels like you're the only one putting the effort in. I feel like, Aquarius, you are someone who's independent. You are not afraid to manifest an independent lifestyle. Alright? And I feel like you have this energy within you where you tend to take more than you can carry. And sometimes that is not really a bad thing, because you have so been used to relying on yourself. Alright? You have a very strong independent energy. And that is how you try to manifest your relationships as well. But oftentimes, you may not see that you're carrying too much load, that you're not able to see things straight for what it is already, such as the Ten of Wands. That is your first card. And you're carrying all of this wand, see, all of this bulk of stuff, and I don't feel like there's anyone helping you out, or the person that you are in a relationship with. It may seem like you're the only one who's actively putting action into stabilizing the connection between you and someone. And you have this very focused energy. Alright? But it seems like you are too much focused on this relationship, that you are not seeing the bigger picture, or that you might be missing out on other areas of your life that are equally important. Alright? Because the Three of Wands, as you can see this image right here, she is pointing her wand, and it almost feels like you are trying your very best to keep things together, to manifest the outcome that you want within this relationship. You are sort of exhausting all the energy that you have left in order to see your goals into fruition. Alright? Or say, for example, this relationship is experiencing some struggle, and so you are putting all your focus on that in order to make it work, in order to repair the relationship, or in order to elevate and expand this connection you have with this person. But little do you know, because of that overly focused energy you're putting yourself into, some areas of your life are quite not balanced, all right? Because the 10 of Wands energy, you can only carry so much, Aquarius, and I think that you need to understand that relationships are also two-way. You are doing an extra good job of being independent and learning how to carry your load, but it feels like you are also carrying someone else's load when it should be the two of you working together as a couple, as a partner, or in this relationship together. It's all about sharing the burden with the other person. And you know, you need to be able to see that, because if you don't, you know, it will come a time where this might have consequence with your health, and you may actually experience some form of burned out. You don't feel motivated to continue, and it can catch up on you in the long run. So that is just kind of like a warning that you should be aware of. 10 of Wands, whatever it is that's stressing you out right now and you feel like it's too much to carry, it's best that you just drop that kind of burden, because it won't do you any good to continue moving in that dynamics, knowing that it's just too much. All right, don't overstrain yourself. If someone loves you and someone cares for you, they will do the extra effort to meet you halfway. That is what I want to say. They want to meet you halfway if they are really committed to you. But for now, learn to take a step back and relax. You know, now is not the time for you to continue moving forward and taking action, but allow someone to do the extra mile as well. All right? So be more on the perceptive side, on the receptive side. Learn to relax a bit and balance other aspects of your life while you are at it. And so we have the High Priestess over here. It's all about going with how you feel and understanding that things are not really black and white in this situation. So say, for example, you badly want to manifest this relationship, and that's why you don't mind putting all of this effort, working on it day and night and focusing on that person just to achieve what you want to achieve. But then life or relationships are not really that simple. It doesn't mean that you're putting the effort in that it will give you the outcome, that someone will love you equally, that that relationship will go towards that direction that you're hoping for. All right? You got to understand that love is not as simple as it is. So that's why the High Priestess is over here. It reminds you that in order for you to discover what it takes to make a relationship work out, you must be able to step away with that kind of notion or concept about love, that it's not always black and white. Sometimes you have to be willing to be in the middle. All right, I think that is the message. Be in the middle. Allow the mix of energies, your energies and the other person's energy, to work out. Because if you tend to see it in just white and black, there's a danger. You won't go as deep as you want in a relationship, in a connection. So I think that you need to understand that, because I feel like for some of the Aquarius over here, you guys believe in effort being put in so that someone else will return the same. You guys need to understand that it takes a soul level connection, emotional connection to build in order to breathe a little and understand that you don't have to overexert yourself just for someone to love you deeply. All right? And I need to bring that out in the open, because I feel like that's where the struggle lies. You feel like if you just keep on going, someone is going to treat you the way you want them to treat you. All right? But it's not as simple as that. There's an element of mystery with the High Priestess. And if you're ready to accept that wisdom that she has to say with you or to you in your situation, I feel like it will help you release some of the confusion, some of the burden. You will feel more relaxed, more calm, and you will begin to develop this kind of concept about love where effort doesn't equal to emotions or feelings. All right? And therefore, you begin to share the burden with someone else and allow it to be an emotional connection rather than based on effort or deed. All right? And with the Two Swords, and the High Priestess, you're going to have to decide. Decision must be made. You're going to have to decide on what path you will choose. If you continue on that path thinking that love should be based on just deed and effort, it will be a burdensome relationship. All right, it will just be based on action. So what if the time comes, Aquarius, that you can only do so much for someone, all right, and you can no longer move forward? What if love is based on that? The danger is that you might feel unmotivated to pursue the relationship altogether because you think love ends when your effort ends. But if you're willing to listen to what the High Priestess has to say, and you will decide on a different route when it comes to love, a new and fresh perspective. That is the Ace of Pentacles. It is a wonderful, magical, new energy wanting to come into your life. Entirely different, something more stable and more firm. Almost feels like a burden has been lifted. Judging by the card over there, there's a very bright aura and atmosphere with that card. Very opposite to this Ten of Wands. So you are in the middle of that, and all that it takes is your decision. So if you decide to continue on a different path, there's something very freedom, liberation to a burden. It's as if you begin to feel lighter. All right, it's releasing all of that unnecessary burden that you maybe have thought it's completely up to you to carry a burden of a relationship. So with this Ace of Pentacles, it almost feels like you're going to have a spiritual understanding of what truly makes a relationship stick together. And I think that you're going to benefit a lot with listening with your intuition and the Spirit's guidance with this. And you're going to sooner realize that this is what you have been waiting to hear, to know, to be aware of. And it's going to really help you have a different perspective about relationships in general. It's not all about you that has to put the effort in, all right? You need to understand that it takes something more than that. It takes someone else's effort. So with the Seven of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles, Pentacle does talk about career, prosperity, and home. But in terms of relationship, I feel like these are emotions and relationships stabilizing. These are bonds becoming more firm, more grounded, all right? Less open for subjectivity. So I feel like this is where you can plant a seed for long-term commitment. And with the Seven of Pentacles, 7 is all about waiting. You reap what you sow. So if you continue on the good work of building a proper foundation with a relationship, following through this new beginning, new concept, and new perspective about love in general, it is gonna bring about a more productive outcome. All right, see, with the 10 of Wands, that is the finality. 10 is an ending of a cycle. All right, it is the best that you can achieve in that path. So it's time to forge a new one. And so once you make the decision, and once that you have learned the lesson, listen to the High Priestess, and that kind of wisdom will allow you in this new chapter or new idea, new mindset. You're going to realize that the outcome has doubled somehow, or it became more substantial, more essential for yourself. That is the Seven of Pentacles. You built this luscious garden of beautiful seeds because you planted them on a seed that is for long term. All right? And I think that when you arrive in that state, abundance will just flow in your life in all areas. Instead of carrying a burden, all of that effort is going to be handed to you back by the universe. It almost feels like you're ready to receive the blessing. You're ready to harvest what you have been planning for so long, all right? And also there's a message that says here, Aquarius, with the 3 of Wands, everything that you are focusing on right now, it's not in vain. Definitely there is success waiting for you. All of this effort is not in vain. But you see, there's a proper, or not really a proper, but a more light-hearted approach when it comes to relationship. So you can breathe a little, and you can enjoy a little, and you can focus other areas of your life, such as your spiritual journey, all right? And also putting, you know, other priorities such as your work and career, some of your energy and focus, and not just your relationship, that particular relationship right now that you are having a hard time. All right, so right now with the High Priestess, eventually you're gonna make a decision, all right, that will heed your heart's intentions, and is gonna bring you a more genuine connection with someone. It's a transition of doing things, and it requires for you to let go some of the old way of doing things in a relationship, and it can bring you more success in the near future. From a 3 of Wands to a 7 of Pentacles, from waiting to receiving. So that itself, you can know for sure in the future that you're planting a seed for long term. Okay, so that is your reading, Aquarius. Please meditate on this. It's a freestyle spread that I'm doing. Let me know in the comment section if you like this kind of reading, so I can do more in the future. Sending you guys love and light. I wish you guys all the best, and I'll talk to you soon.